Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you just joined us, over the weekend I seen Oprah trending. This is because Kid Rock said she was a fraud, said she wasn't sponsoring and I guess helping Dr. Oz. Now, her and Dr. Oz are allegedly friends. He said they were friends. And
Oprah put Dr. Oz on. Like,
right,
before, the first time a lot of people ever heard of Dr. Oz was on Oprah Winfrey's show. And then, she was executive producer of his show for a while.
Right. So, of course, Dr. Oz is running for Senate in Pennsylvania. And this is what Oprah said.
Up to the citizens of Pennsylvania, and of course it still is. But I will tell y'all this, if I lived in Pennsylvania, I would have already cast my vote for John Fetterman for many reasons.
So we're asking 800-585-1051, what are your thoughts? Let's start in the room. What you think, E?
I mean, look, Dr. Oz even responded to that. He said they just have different politics. And so while she might be like, he was great on the Dr. Oz show, he was great when he was on my show, I don't agree with him and his politics. And I think that's fine. And so for her, right now, we all know these elections are extremely important. Pennsylvania is an extremely important state. And so she endorsed who she wanted to endorse because of that, because of her politics, not because of who I'm friends with.
Yeah, I take the title friend a little more serious. I mean, if somebody, especially that doesn't live in my state, is running for something, I'm not going to go against them. Maybe me and him might not see eye to eye on politics, but that's still my friend. That's still somebody who I must consider close to me because I gave them their own show. I speak to them all the time. They come by my house, and I wouldn't go against them. That's me. That's how I look at friends.
She did enough for him. She done gave him his own show, put him on. She just don't want him to be senator.
You're right. But, when it comes to I just look at friends differently. What about you, Charlamagne?
Yeah, it just depends. Like, I don't know what their relationship is now because people change, and she might feel like her and Dr. Oz, values and principles don't align anymore. And you can still be friends and have different politics, like Yee said. But I think, Oprah understands how important these Senate races are, so she's doing everything she can to make sure that, the Democrats secure seats. But I tell you one thing, if I lived in Pennsylvania, I would be very concerned that Fetterman needed Barack Obama and Oprah to beat Dr. Oz. Like, Jesus Christ.
Well, it's hard when these celebrities are running for office.
I get it, but man.
Because they have such a huge name. But, I think even in real life, I have people who I'm friends with that I don't agree with their politics. We can be cool and not discuss those things because I don't want to get into an argument with you. But I just feel like how I feel is how I feel. And if I feel like it's a really critical time, then, yeah, that's important.
But I get what Envy's saying, though, because, everybody's having these conversations about how when they say things like business never personal, and they was like, nah, it's always personal. Mm-hmm. Same thing in politics. You know what I mean? You can say politics never personal, but nah, if that was your people, you still going to take it personal.
I mean, I would. But let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Yo, man, this is David Katash from VA 757.
What's happening?
Up, brother?
Hey, look, y'all talking about Oprah, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, look, man, I think Oprah should be able to endorse or roll with a friend regardless of the political position of party, regardless if she agrees with a political stance or not. I mean, look, if my best friend running for office, I at his back, you know what I'm saying? I can't let my politics kill my long-lasting friendships to make other people happy.
I don't think they're best friends.
Well, that's not true though, because if your friend
is her best friend.
Yeah, and if your friend was
business together.
But I know, but listen, I'm not, and this is not. I'm not saying this is what Dr. Oz is doing, but if you had a friend and your friend, started running and he started running on like racist rhetoric and Nazi ideology, I don't think you would support that and be like, I'm still supporting him just because that's my friend.
Yeah, but Dr. Oz never, he's not a racist person. He never had racist ideologies and none of that stuff.
Listen, Trump was a great example. Because think about all these rappers who used to talk about Trump and big up Trump and talk about how they wanted to be like Trump, have pictures with him. Soon as things got crazy and they're like, oh, wait a minute now. They had to back away.
That's true, but how many said that Trump was his friend, though? There's a difference. We could post pictures with
even
people.
if that's your friend, you're not going to do something. Nah, you're not doing it.
There's not too many rappers that are Trump's friends.
You're not standing by your friend regardless of anything they do, bro. Like, come on now.
But I'm not saying stand by him, but don't say nothing.
It depends what it is.
And it depends how involved and how much you care about.
Yeah, it depends what it is.
You can't compare Trump to Dr. Oz, guys. Come on now. Hello, who's this?
You know what we're trying to say here. I'm just simply saying that everybody.
Trump is like the worst. So
but everybody's. She feels like the Senate seat is more important than her friendship with Dr. Oz, and she's probably right.
Hello, who's this?
This is Jamaica.
Hey, Jamaica, you ain't even from there. Never been there.
I'm going in December, Charlamagne, so how about that?
You tell him. What's your thoughts, Mama?
my thoughts are just because Oprah is friends with Dr. Oz, she ain't got to rock with what he got going on. Didn't y'all say Oprah is endorsing a Democrat?
Yep.
Yes, she is. Fetterman,
So,
yep.
see, at the end of the day, Oprah is still a sister, and she knows that democracy is on the line, and she is endorsing who she needs to endorse.
True indeed.
Friendship ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
True indeed.
And if you're really friends, you would understand that, like, okay, he's known Oprah's been a Democrat this whole time. He should have known that that's what was going to happen.
And the big shock for Oprah is probably that Dr. Oz is
Right.
doing what he's doing now. That he's on the
so
right.
with her and say, just so you know, these are my ideologies. I'm going to run for office.
Yeah.
You know, it's what happens in politics. You'll find out who is with you and who's not with you.
I just look at friendship a little different than some of you guys. That's all.
I think it's bigger than friendship.
Yeah, I don't think it's just like,
If
you're
that's
my friend, I rock with
and you've been in my
anything you
house,
do.
you speak to me all the time, we talk, we have conversations. He said that up here. If you're my friend, I'm not going to go against you.
Right,
Now,
hey, listen.
even if we don't line the same way, I understand it and I get it, but I'm not going to sit there and say, okay, you're my friend. I'm just going to I'm
Okay, so what
push the
if
other
you
guy.
what if you see your friend? Because you said that Oz and Trump aren't the same, which they may not be, but Trump damn sure endorsed Dr. Oz. He went to Pennsylvania and put his arm around Dr. Oz and endorsed him. So Oprah's like, nah. Well, if that's what's going on, I'm gonna go over here and do this.
Well, 800-585-1051. Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Dr. Oz and Oprah Winfrey. Now, Kid Rock said that Oprah is a fraud. Now, this was actually all over social media this weekend because Oprah is not backing Dr. Oz. Let's listen.
Up to the citizens of Pennsylvania, and of course it still is. But I will tell y'all this, if I lived in Pennsylvania, I would have already cast my vote for John Fetterman for many reasons.
Now, allegedly, they were friends. They were good friends. Of course, she put him in the industry, got him his start. She executive produced his show. But she didn't necessarily push Dr. Oz, I would say. So we're asking 800-
I mean, she couldn't though.
585-1051. What are your thoughts? Hello, who's this?
This is Blue Giovanni.
Hey, Blue.
Ooh,
Good
what's
morning.
up, Blue?
What's your thoughts?
What's good? So my thoughts is basically this. Kid Rock trying to call Oprah out. First of all, you can't call nobody kid if you don't even got her number or her numbers. Second of all, on top of that, you know what kind of world of trouble Jay and everybody else will be in just because they messed with somebody back in the day? They feel like you got to support them all the way through and through? That's crazy. You don't always have to support somebody just because you don't agree with their decisions. That's why she's in the position she is in now. It's the same reason why Jay is in the position he is in now. And anybody else that understands you are a leader, not a follower, like kids. And since he's following, he go follow himself back into a Nashville tumbleweed because nobody was even talking about him.
Nashville Tumble. Well, Jay-Z always supported Memphis Bleak, man.
Well, you know
What the hell are you talking about, Envy?
Right.
That's what she
He's
said.
always supported him, but at the same time, he don't got to go ahead and promote everything that he stands for. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying Oprah doesn't support Dr. Oz either, but support can go in a lot of different ways.
I can guarantee you if Memphis Bleak was running for a Senate seat and he was endorsed by Donald Trump, okay, and he was on the MAGA right now, Jay-Z would not be endorsing Memphis Bleak.
I
Okay.
can guarantee for 100%, for sure. And, yo, you know something I always wanted to say this. Charlamagne the God, you said the other morning, like about a week ago because of the whole takeover. And years ago when Twitter first came out, I swear, I'd never forget this. It was the funniest thing. It was a commercial, an old chick that was like, help, I fell down, I can't get up.
Yep.
I don't know if you made the comment or I made the comment, but we both at each other, and we had a hella joke about that shit. It was excuse me.
Oh, those were the days. Those were the days when Twitter was fun, man. When we knew Twitter was just a playground, and we went on there to play, and then we got off the playground and went back to our lives. Now,
You better not play
the
like
whole
that.
goddamn world is a playground because of Twitter.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's up? This is Vladimir.
Vladimir, what's up, brother? What's your thought, bro?
What's up, man? Hey, I just want to talk to. So first of all, Angela, I'm gonna miss you. And J.E., I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
You remember when Wyclef was running for president for Haiti,
Yep.
and then Fries, his so-called friend, was telling everybody, hell no. Now, that created a friction. If that's supposed to be his man, ain't he supposed to back him up?
No, not if you don't think he's gonna be a good politician.
Right. If you care about your country, if you care about your country,
listen,
and
bro.
you're like, this is, you know, I don't think this is the right person.
I think that was whack.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If that's my friend and he's not backing me up, how do you think everybody else is gonna look at it? Like,
Correct.
damn, if
That's
his
why-
own friend is not gonna back him up, then what the hell? Right?
That's why this endorsement was so important.
And how do you look at your friend after that?
I wouldn't even consider him as a friend after that.
We ain't friends no more.
You know
ain't
what
Gayle King.
You know what this
I
is
mean,
proving to me?
relax.
This is proving to me that Donald Trump don't have no friends.
No.
Because some of Donald Trump's friends should have said, no, bro,
No.
this ain't what you need to be doing. And they should have been speaking out saying, no, do not vote for this man.
Let me ask you this: If Envy was running for
Nope.
office,
Nope.
would you endorse him?
Nope. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Okay? I don't care what it was for.
Well, there you
Student
have it.
council, mayor.
What about Alderman?
Nope. I don't even know what that is. But nope. Nope.
There you have it, Envy.
Nope.
He's not endorsing you.
Charlamagne's
Nope.
not my friend.
No, I am, but
No,
I'm
you're
not.
not. You're not my
no.
friend.
What do you know about politics?
As much as Donald Trump.
Man, please.
He was
and,
the president.
and we saw how that worked out, right? So why would I make the same mistake as America did in 2016?
We got rumors on the way.
Well, I think we just answered that question. Yes, let's talk about Solange. She actually could have joined Destiny's Child, and now their father, Matthew Knowles, is telling the whole story of what went down.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club.